but the Marines are going to demolish those Vikings, and Happy is forced to push back to his gold expansion to defend it. And he doesn't really have as many tanks as Strelok right now. Strelok does have, it looks like, 7 about tanks on the map, and he's continuing to produce just Marines, tanks, medevacs, and Vikings, so same composition from both of them right now. It looks like Happy has stopped making Marauders, as they won't really help him too much anymore, though they did help him in the first push. And it looks like both players do have sensor towers up on the maps, so it's just about who can micro more, who will make the move and be able to come out with a win. Looks like Strelok is just moving around with a few tanks and Marines. It looks like he's going to be keeping these tanks sieged over here. And he has some pretty good, what's the word? My mind's drawing a blank. He has some good saturation here at the gold expansion. Sorry about that, guys. I don't cast too much, so my mind draws a blank sometimes. I don't have that quick thinking. Though it does look like Strelok has a few Marines here, going to be trying to break through here. He sees the engineering bay. He will have to cancel that upgrade, and it doesn't look like he's able to cancel that upgrade, but it did alert Happy that he will be attacking. Strelok is now going to be moving in with his army. Looks like 6 tanks about with a bunch of Marines, which is pretty scary looking at this. Looks like Strelok is deciding not to go straight into his army, though he is sieging up all of his tanks. Well, these Vikings, they seem like they're being very annoying, picking off all of the medevacs and the Vikings of Strelok. And it looks like Strelok will be able to reinforce his army soon enough with a bunch of Marines and a bunch of tanks. And Happy is just being held back right now at the gold expansion, with Strelok being the aggressor, and it looks like he's going to be moving down here, though unfortunately he won't see an expansion. But it does look looks like he is gonna be sieging up his tanks there, and scans the upper ground, and he's gonna be able to kill a ton of SCVs. Oh my god, Happy is in a horrible position right now. Strelok is sieged up outside of his gold expansion using the Vikings for vision, and he's just gonna be able to demolish Happy now. And it looks like Happy was trying to move into his gold expansion, but luckily those 3 tanks right there were sieged up, and they were able to block off Happy from killing off his gold. So Happy is forced to retreat back to his expo, and he does have a pretty sizable amount of tanks, though I don't think that will cut it. Strelok is here. This looks like it's going to be the last push for Happy. He sieges up all of his tanks, and some of them aren't sieged, but it looks like Strelok just has way too many Marines and way too many tanks in siege before Happy, and it looks like he's going to be able to clean that up. As we go to the bottom of the map, we see a lot of action from Strelok, breaking through those destructible rocks, killing off all of Strelok's army. As he has his tanks sieged before him, he's got Vikings killing his Vikings, and it doesn't look good for Happy. One last siege tank sieged up, hoping he can do some damage, but unfortunately he won't be able to. His gold expansion is no longer working, and he still has those 3 tanks right up there, and then Strelok looks like he's going to come out with a victory. I can't see Happy coming back from this. Strelok is producing from all of his barracks, all of his starports and factories, while Happy is just sitting back with a very limited income of minerals, only mining from this base with not as many production facilities as Strelok, so it really just doesn't look good for Happy, and he GG's out of there. So that was that game, a Terran versus Terran. And before I end this video, I just wanted to say that expect more casts from me in the future. The reason why I haven't been casting lately is because I haven't had a microphone. Unfortunately, the headset that I was using, it had like a bunch of static noise in the background when I would talk in fraps, so I couldn't really cast for a while. But I did buy a microphone off of Amazon, so I'm back and ready to cast. And also just want to apologize for when my mind blanked during this video and whatnot, and how I didn't see all the action. I'm still a noob at casting, so hopefully I will improve as time goes on, which I expect that to happen. So that's all I wanted to get across. Definitely expect a ton more games from me in the future. I am in the casting mood now, and I'm just ready to cast a bunch of games. But until then, I'll see you guys later, and have a great day.